You're watching Box Bets. This is day 9 of our 30-day sports betting challenge where we got to 10 and 10. I gave you 2 picks yesterday and they both flopped. We're back to 10 and 12. I'm going to go over what happened in those games yesterday. Got some picks for today. Big Saturday afternoon and night in basketball, so let's get into it. So the first game of yesterday was the Pacers and the Bucks. And the Pacers came off that big win. They were going home for game 3. The spread was 6.5, but I said, take the Pacers, lay the points. They should be able to cruise to victory if they score 110 points. Well, they came out hot. Blew out the Bucks in the first quarter at a 17-point lead, but then the Bucks just slowly clawed back. It went into overtime, actually. Great game. The Pacers did score over 110 points, but only won by 3. Kind of a gut punch there. We needed, a couple more points in overtime. We didn't cover 0-1, but it was Chris Middleton. The guy went off for 42 points. I thought he was written off. He was getting 15, 18 a game, not making really a big difference. Exploded for 42, but the end, it was Halliburton hitting the game winner, taking a 2-1 series lead. I still think there's Pacers in this series. They probably will cover the next game. I think the Bucks gave them the best shot they could. They did play well, and they covered, obviously, but they didn't win. Second game was the Clippers and the Mavericks. And I said Kawhi would play better. He didn't. I said that, the Clippers will make this competitive, and they kind of did, but their offense is just gonzo. Norman Powell off the bench had 21. He was pretty good, but the rest of them, pretty bad. Leonard, I think, got 9 points. George had a bad game. And, when you can't score and you're facing Doncic and Irving, they're putting up points. So they lost by 11 points, the Clippers. Obviously didn't cover our 4.5, brought us to 0-2, 10 and 12 on the year. But let's not dwell on that. Sometimes you're just, it's kind of like the same philosophy towards the game, right? So you can go 3-0 like we did 2 days ago, or 0-2 yesterday. Hopefully we go back 3-0 today. I got 3 picks for you. So here they are. The first pick, Cleveland back in Orlando for game 4, and I think Orlando ties this series. It's been the home team all series long. Jalen Suggs and Banchero are great at home. The Magic seem to just be a different team. It's 2.5. I'll lay the 2.5. Take the favorite Orlando to even up the series with the Cavs this afternoon. Second game is the Pelicans OKC. Now, I've been on the Pelicans the whole time. I'm going to stay on them. I'm going to take the 1.5 points at home. They're coming off a huge blowout. And usually when teams come off a huge blowout, they come back, they play a better game. They're pumped up. They're revved. They're ready to go. And they're at home. So I think the Pelicans will really come with a game tonight. I think they steal one here. I think they get back into the series with a victory, but I'll take the 1.5 points there. Late game is the Nuggets-Lakers. Now Denver is favored by 3.5, so it's gone way to Denver's side. A lot of people are hoping, LeBron and AD don't go out on another sweep. They're going to win, they're going to take one at home. I just don't think it's the case. It's 11 straight victories for the Nuggets over the Lakers. And I think it's going to be a second straight sweep. I just don't think anything the Lakers can do to win this game. They can't play any better. So all they have to hope for is the Nuggets laying an egg, kind of giving the Lakers this one and bringing it back to Denver to win in game 5. Possibility, but not with the mentality of a champion. They know they don't want to play another game. Let's just get this series over with. Let's get rest. Let's go home, and then we can prepare for the next series. So I think it's done in 4. Sad to see LeBron go out like this, but it's just the way it is. They have 2 players, AD and him. They've both played well, but Russell has been, he showed up for 1 game. Hachimura has been terrible. and whom I met, Reeves. He's been off and on, but you're facing like Joker comes to play every game, Murray comes to play every game, Gordon's been great, Porter's been great. So they're just getting contributions everywhere, and LeBron and AD just can't make up the difference. So take the Nuggets by 3.5. That's our 3 picks. So we're going Pelicans plus 1.5, Orlando minus 2.5, and Denver minus 3.5. Those are the 3 picks today. And hopefully by tomorrow, we'll be back with a winning record.